Good morning. I have been waiting for this. Many of us have been waiting for this, I think. We want a storm, right? I think we are getting a storm now. Right? So this is what happened. This is from the EU. So 8 MEPs, members of the European Parliament, they wrote a letter to the EMA, the European Medical Agency, the top medical agency in the EU. And they got a reply. They asked questions about what's been going on. I'm quite excited about this. I'm almost shaking, you know. So they got a reply from the EMA. And I didn't read the reply, but I was listening to this guy, Marcel de Graaf, from the Netherlands. He's one of those 8 who wrote the letter, right? He's talking about this, of course. I'll post a link to it. You can check it out. So he's talking about what the EMA said. Okay. So, this is what they said. First one is this. They authorized the needle for individual immunization, not for mass action. They say it was up to the doctors, the individual doctors, to decide in each individual case in Europe if the person should have this needle or not. Right? So these mass actions of populations, that wasn't correct. Right, and then this. It was never said that it would stop the spread. See? So they claim they never said this. Next one. The evaluation of the side effects was particularly important in the first weeks after the needle. So, which means that all this thing about, we have to wait, they did this, right? 14 days, right? They got the needle, people got the needle, and if something happened within 14 days, it was not the needle. Remember this, of course. Maybe they are still doing this. Some countries had 28 days, I think. I don't remember, but the EMA, they said, no, we wanted to know what happened when people got the needle, right? This was very important. We wanted to know it immediately after. If something happened, we wanted to know. Wow. So let's summarize this. So the EMA said, don't do mass action. Entire populations. What did the governments do? They did mass action, right? They said, all of us, all of you guys should get it, right? That's what the governments did. The EMA said it's up to the doctor to recommend this needle. What did the governments say? We recommend. The governments recommended everybody to take it. Right? EMA said we don't know if it will stop the spread. We don't say it. That's what the EMA said. What did the governments do? They said it will stop the spread. Right? And then they said, we need to know the side effects immediately after the needle is given. What did the governments do? They said, no, we wait. For at least 14 days. No reports. Okay, so what is this? Well, it looks to me, this is what it is, I think. It's a crime scene, of course. It's the biggest crime of the century. Maybe the worst crime in human history. Modern history, at least. And people are now looking for alibis. I need an alibi. all these people who were involved in this, they need an alibi now. So the EMA, I don't know what they actually said earlier, right? But this is what they say now about what they said then, you know. And maybe they did say these things, you see? It was the governments who did this. Right. So people are now blaming each other. So we will see much more of this. You know, sometimes people say, "Bring the popcorn. This will be entertaining." That's what it's going. This is going to be entertaining. See, I also heard this one. I need to check this one. I just heard it. Right, the Icelandic government stopped the whole thing. You know, no more needles. They did this very quietly, apparently. I need to check this further. I just wanted to tell you. I just heard it. So, it started. It's been pretty nice sailing for them so far, you know. Now there's a storm coming up. It's a big one. All right. Be good.